heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George St-Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, George St-Pierre back on the proven ground tonight. If you've got a Mount Rushmore, he is likely on it. And for all these elite welterweights, this is the challenge that they want to see if their game is good enough to be a prime GSP.
Well, all you're trying to do is etch your name in the history books. And if you want to be remembered forever, a win over George St-Pierre accomplishes that. That's not an easy thing. George St-Pierre is ready. George St-Pierre is excited to continue his run at the top. But in Leon Edwards, he has a guy that truly does believe he's the best in the world. Tonight, he's going to prove it.
That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwards. And as usual, DC, letting this fighting do the talking tonight.
Letting this fight do the talking. It's all business. He's a businessman. He's here to win, go back to England and do his thing with his family. He's not going to be on TV hooping and hollering. He's a guy that's here to do his job. And he can guillotine jump.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St-Pierre.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Making all these shots count. Edwards is in half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing.
Huge elbow there. Edwards is in half guard. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Beautiful lateral change, making him go low and come right over the top. Do that beautiful overhand, great punch.
Put your hands up higher, come on.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Big knee there to the chest. Now a kick to the body.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys strike. Gotta be careful here. Oh, right into mount.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. He's got to be careful here.
You need to work on this position.
Getting the mount here. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Oh, now he's attacking no triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body. He throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. St-Pierre gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Hook is there again. The kick is there to the body.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to...
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what
takes his back. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by GSP. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar. He's got it isolated.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, he has expended. Oh, he's got his back.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. Another big takedown. He passes the half.
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round.
Work that butterfly.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now, because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Just misses with that one. Oh! Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, big left.
Nice leg kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That was nice. Oh, he got to his spot.
Edwards gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Beautiful body kick. Oh, no!
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound. Nice pass.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Edwards' corner now looks concerned, DC. The cut around his eye is getting worse by the minute. There is swelling, there is blood, maybe an impact on the vision. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tuck out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Yeah, that punch was bad. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick. Oh, big shots here. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Edwards. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. St-Pierre's in half guard.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by GSP. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside physician might have to intervene soon.
Awesome, sweet man, yes!
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, George Rush St-Pierre.